Right up, the Spurs taking on the Raptors. For the San Antonio Spurs, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Raptors, Spurs is next. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined courtside by Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And it's Allie LaForce for us tonight on the sidelines. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Thursday, they'll be playing against Tyler Hero and the Miami Heat. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns.
And for the matchup with the Rockets, that will be the 8th contest of the year for them. Should be a fun one.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. The post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. And it's quickly in at the point guard position. And for the Spurs, Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox and Castle are their guards. And it's Wembanyama in at the 5 roaming the paint. And DB, at this early part of the season, what's most important for the head coaches?
What's fascinating to me, Kevin, when you listen to coaches talk is whether you're a championship coach or a first-year coach, one of the biggest things you have to do is figure out your rotations.
And Fox gets it to go.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. It has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low.
Now, here's quickly. Ingram up top, covered by Vassell. And that one's good, Barnes.
How quick with that shot off the catch with Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
On the wing, Fox. Quickly covering, and it's Fox with the jam.
I tell you what, did he take off on that one? Not many players can elevate it and literally fly. What a special talent, and it's plays like that that remind me just how amazing these athletes are in the NBA.
Here's Ingram after the basket by San Antonio. Toronto working the ball around now. Pirtle sets the pick for Barnes. Shot clock at 5. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Here's the Raptors with the ball. And this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
Not exactly a game that everyone will be talking about here, but both of these teams can show flashes at times.
We're seeing two teams that could be building more for the future, trying to instill a winning culture, and we'll see which team takes a step in that direction.
Here's Fox, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. Here's Castle. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Here's Wembanyama. The shot, no good.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. I asked him about Brandon Ingram and the challenges that he presents, and he said to me he is a tremendous scorer with impressive range. Not only that, he's extremely clever at creating scoring opportunities for himself. We got to crowd his space whenever we can. We'll see how aggressive their defense is against him tonight. Back to you.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Vassell kicks to Barnes. Fox against quickly. Chalk up 2 there. Fox has got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now Barnes. Last game he had 12. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Here's Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Barrett.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
Fox against Quickly. Ingram outside. Just 5 on the clock. Over Castle, and that one's good. Ingram.
And you see the polish from Ingram as a scorer from every level. His versatility is a boon for this offense.
To the wing on the left. Here's Wembanyama. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
There at the pass to Quickly. Pass to Barnes. Down low. And stolen by Wembanyama. Floats it up for Wembanyama. Up again.
What willpower from Castle, fighting to get his team that second look at the basket.
Last outing for Toronto, unsuccessful. It was a loss to the Mavericks in Dallas.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
And I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Quickly against Fox. Wembanyama, a screen on Quickly. Here's Fox. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
How about he has yet to miss? 4-4 to start.
And the speed of De'Aaron Fox. Wow. He gets up the court in a hurry.
And you combine his water bug quickness with the towering size of Wembanyama. It's a 1-2 punch that promises to confound opponents for years to come.
Quickly with it. He has yet to score. And it's Pirtle at the elbow. Pass to Ingram, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And in front of you now is a list of the players with the highest shooting percentage last season. And number 5, Jakob Pirtle.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
Spurs leading by 3. Now Castle. Pass to Wembanyama. And Pirtle pulls it down. For Toronto, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Now Ingram. It doesn't go for him. Nice defense by Vassell. Pass to Barnes. From deep. He doesn't hit that one.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And it's Ingram missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Endorse the Raptors. It would seem further ahead defensively than they are at the offensive end.
Kevin, it's an organization that historically looks for size. They have a lot of length and athleticism. The ability to force turnovers and be disruptive is something they identify, and then they want to push in transition. They're actually an entertaining group.
Now, here's Fox. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
Here's Barrett. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
This guy's such an instinctive scorer. R.J. Barrett goes to the floater game.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
that one falls for Barrett.
I think one of the things I most admire about R.J. Barrett's game, he can do a little bit of everything. He can score it, board it, pass it at a high level. This young man can play the game.
Now, here's Quickly. He's coming off a 19-point game against Dallas.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
Here's Barrett. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. And the Spurs lead by 3.
About time he got one to fall there before that 6 straight misses to start this one.
Now here's Barnes. 6 points for him. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
All right, a chance to look at the stats for R.J. Barrett. He's coming off an excellent season. Last year averaged 21 points per, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Barnes. Jeremy Sohan comes in for Devin Vassell. Johnson's checked in for Stephon Castle. And it's Harper in for Fox. Clock is at 3. Outside for Wembanyama. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Wembanyama has got his second bucket of the night.
You know, not a good start for him offensively. Just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not waned.
Barnes passes to Mamu Kelishvili. Back to Barnes. In the corner, it's Ingram. Over Sohan, and it's Ingram missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Wembanyama. He has 5. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Some changes for Toronto. Bobo's checked in, and it's Walter in for Brandon Ingram. Raptors trail by 6. Outside Barrett. Here's Dick. And the Raptors miss again.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's ready to talk things through with them. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. To the middle. Here's Dick. No good, unable to end this run. Spurs leading by 8. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you. Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Guys, back to you.
Yeah, you got to roll with the punches. Thank you, Allie. Here's Johnson. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Harper's shot's good.
Locked and loaded. Harper got it away like he never even had it.
Dick with it. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Walter. And right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now, here's Harper to the left side wing. 1:30 left to play in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Spurs making a change here. Fox is checked in. And Toronto also making a switch. Shedd's checked in. Pass to Dick. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
There's a minute left in the first quarter. Here's Shed. To the wing right side. There's the pick. From outside the arc. Rebound by Johnson.
You can see the frustration in the quarter on his face, especially with his team trailing.
Sohan, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Mobo. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
27 seconds left in the first quarter. And here is Fox. He's got 9. Mobo with the rebound. Here's Dick. That one goes in. Now just a 5-point San Antonio lead.
Oh, beautiful pass. My goodness.
Here's Fox. The jumper from the free throw line is good. Fox has got 11 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
A big-time effort for De'Aaron Fox, providing a lot of energy for the Spurs. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for San Antonio.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Fox is out there with Harper. And it's Cornette in at the 5. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with. Now, here's Harper. His last outing, he had 8 points.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And the Raptors with the ball, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Dick. Here's Shed, guarded by Fox. 4 on the clock. And it's Shed missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
And Fox gets it to go. And it's a 10-point San Antonio lead.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Now Dick lets it go, and that's good for 2. Dick's got his 3rd basket of the night. San Antonio's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Fox dishes to Harper. Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in. To the inside. Here's Shed. Scoreless thus far. To the right side. Fires the 3. Rebound by Sohan. San Antonio leading by 8. Fox passes to Johnson. Now Sohan. The kick out to Harper. Spurs working the ball around now. On the clock. Here's Fox. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Raptors trail by 8. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
There's a screen. Here's Walter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Walter's got 5.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. Inside, Cornet kicks to Fox. Now, Sohan knocks down the 3-ball. Sohan's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And the Spurs with some changes. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornet. And Kelly Olynyk subbed in for Sohan. Raptors trail by 9. Barnes with it. He's got 6. Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. Here's Dick. Here's Fox. 14 points for him. And here is Harper. Olynyk sets a screen for Harper. And no good that time. Ingram against Harper. Now here's Ingram. Not a lot of room. Can't hit from in close. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Dick. Three-pointer, Fox. The rebound by Brandon Ingram. Raptors trail by 9. It's Dick on the wing. Shoots over Harper. Rebounded by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harper the pass to Fox. He gets that one. Fox has got 5 points now this quarter. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat. And teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
A solid shooter from outside the arc. Ingram is fantastic at realizing when he should take those shots.
Sinks the three-pointer. Johnson's got the lead up to 11 now for the Spurs.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Ingram against Johnson. Now here's Ingram. Defense is right there, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he knocks down the first one.
An all-star in this league. I think Ingram still flies a bit under the radar, but Brandon can be a number 1 option, no doubt.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Vassell, he's checked in for Johnson. And Castle is subbed in for Harper. Both free throws, good for Ingram. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest. Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Raptors trail by 11. Now here's Ingram. 20 points for him last game against the Mavericks in Dallas. To the paint. Here's Kelishvili. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. Kelishvili has got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Castle. Ingram against Vassell. 6 to shoot. Wembanyama sets a screen for Vassell. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Toronto. Now here's Ingram. He's got 7. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Castle. Makes it off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 11.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
And here is Quickly. Hasn't made one yet. Down low. Here's Ingram. And the Raptors miss again. San Antonio's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. The kick out to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
This guy has looked so much better in the second quarter, really starting to find his rhythm.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Poeltl. Now Dick. And again, Toronto no up.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And a wide open look for Wembanyama. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Here's Barnes. The shot from the low post is good. Barnes has got 8 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. San Antonio needs to get off a shot here. Some solid defense from Ingram. Raptors trail by 13. The shot's good from Quickly. Quickly's got his first points of the game.
That's a conversion inside by Emmanuel Quickly. Just a quick opportunity finish.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Harper, he's checked in for Fox. It's checked in for Toronto. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. In fourth, the Raptors.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Now here's Harper. Castle up top. Garrett covering. Castle misses. Raptors trail by 11. Here's Ingram. And again, it's Toronto converting. San Antonio's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Vassell outside. The kick out to Harper. From past the arc. Good on the triple. Harper's got his second basket.
A solid three-point shooter. Harper's looking to upgrade that part of his game.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Barnes can't get it to go.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Hurdle with a screen on Barnes. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Castle, no one around him. Second chance shot. Wembanyama fighting for it.
In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Ingram finds Barnes. Hurdle with a screen on Barnes. And the rejection by Wembanyama. 1:19 left to play in the first half. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
Barnes passes to Barrett. Over Castle, and the Raptors miss again. Spurs leading by 16. Here's Barnes. No good. Good D by Barnes. They need this one. And Barrett with the basket on the assist by Barnes. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
We've seen this time and again. R.J. Barrett will not be deterred by a little contact.
44 seconds left here in the second. To the middle. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Barrett against Castle. For 3, Ingram nailed from three-point land. Ingram's got 10 points in the quarter.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Hurdle against Wembanyama. Just 4 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's San Antonio looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Toronto Raptors.
Well, they obviously love the three-point shot, but tonight it does not love them back.
You know what, Kenny? When you love something and it doesn't love you back, time to move on.
Hold on. Let me write that down. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
Well, right now for the Spurs, right now a lot of teams are still figuring things out, shuffling rotations, and players are trying to get their timing back.
Yeah, plenty of adjustments in the early stages. Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
And so here's Toronto, trailing by 13. So for Toronto right now, the post pairing, Barnes playing alongside Pirtle. Perimeter pairing, Barrett and Ingram. And it's quickly in a point.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Shot clock at 6. Ingram kicks to quickly. Launches a 3.
A great defense. Vassell is so versatile, and he's a player who can guard all 5 positions. And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Basket counts. Vassell's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now here's Barnes to the inside. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I love the do-it-all approach by Scotty Barnes. That's a nice assist there.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Vassell, the bounce pass. Spurs working the ball around now. Here's Fox. 16 points for him. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
And looking at the numbers for De'Aaron Fox, coming off a terrific season and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
And he was the consummate playmaker last season. Completely unselfish, always had his head up, looking for the open man. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Barnes. Rebounded by the Spurs. At one point, they led by 16.
Boy, what a frustrating, sluggish start to this half. Brutal.
Vassell, the pass to Barnes. Good on the three-point shot. Barnes has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Scotty Barnes letting everyone know. He said, I'm a great defender. I feel like it doesn't really get talked about enough. I guard whoever, 1 through 5. That's what I pride myself on and what I'm ready to do every time I step on the floor. Back to you, Kevin.
A tone setter for sure at that end. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Raptors trail by 16. Pirtle with a screen on Vassell. Barnes left side. 5 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot. For 3, Barrett. Vassell grabs the board. Vassell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fox finds Wembanyama. Vassell with it. And now by Barnes. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's an 18-point game. Good.
Utilizing his crazy length, Ingram has that 7'3" wingspan, and it helps him score over the defenders.
San Antonio's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Fox passes to Wembanyama. The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
That free throw, no good.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And he sinks the second. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Barnes kicks to Quickly. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Barnes has got his third assist on the night. Pass to Castle. Now Wembanyama, defended by Pirtle. Shoots a fader, once again off the mark by San Antonio.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Now here's Barnes, covered by Barnes. Over Barnes, and that one goes long. San Antonio leading by 14. Wembanyama outside. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. 25 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Quickly kicks to Barrett. Takes the three. Wembanyama with the rebound. The Spurs have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Barnes can't get it to go.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Barrett the pass to Quickly. Hits it from three-point range. Quickly's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Quickly against Fox. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Spurs.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
Now here's Ingram. 14 points for him. Rebound, San Antonio. Wembanyama has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Fox, no good. Raptors trail by 18. Here's Ingram. And he makes that one. Ingram's got 16 points.
And this is what you want more of. Ingram has to keep being aggressive like this.
The Spurs have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the third. Now Fox. He's got 16. And he converts the layup. 18 points for him.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Barrett with the ball. Pass to Ingram. Pirtle kicks to Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Barnes. Over Barnes. And again, it's Toronto converting.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A glue guy, you can plug in just about anywhere.
Here's Barrett after the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Barnes down low. Covered by Barnes. The shot that time not on target.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Barrett. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This is who R.J. Barrett is. Fearless scorer, wants to draw contact and get himself to the line.
A different look now for San Antonio. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Johnson comes in for Stephon Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. And then for Toronto, Mamu Kelishvili is checked in. And Dick subbed in for Brandon Ingram.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Barnes against Johnson. Barnes can't get it to go. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for San Antonio. Pass to Harper. And Benyama outside. Offensive rebound. Vassell off target at the rim. Raptors trail by 20. On the wing, Barnes. To the paint. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Mamu Kelishvili has got his 3rd bucket of the night. Here's Sohan. The kick out to Harper. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got 7 rebounds in the game. From 15 feet away, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
I think this is a key aspect moving forward for Scotty Barnes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Johnson with a screen on quickly. Harper, no good. Raptors trail by 16. Dick finds quickly. Here's Mamu Kelishvili. Oh, and he misses the dunk. San Antonio's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Harper the pass to Sohan. Wembanyama a screen. A nice shot by Sohan. Toronto shooting about 42% so far. Pass to Barnes. Now here's Barrett. Looking to get back on track here. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
We've got 1:08 left to play in the 3rd. And it's Sohan missing. Raptors trail by 18. Here's Barrett. Rebound San Antonio. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Vassell. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Barrett with another miss.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Johnson the pass to Harper. Six to shoot. Nice D from Barrett. Quickly against Johnson. And it's quickly missing. Outside Harper puts up a deep 3. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The forwards for him, Johnson and Sohan. Harper is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Cornette in at the center position. That's the San Antonio 5. There's the triple. And it's Sohan missing. Raptors trail by 18. Inside, here's Mamu Kelishvili. And he uses the glass on the layup. Mamu Kelishvili has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Toronto. Fox looking it over. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Shed. Pass to Ingram. Latrey. It's hauled in by Cornette.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. That sends Keldon Johnson to the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And one thing you gotta love about Johnson, his energy. The man doesn't take his foot off the gas.
It's Dick on the wing. Sinks the triple.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
Spurs leading by 16. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Back from outside, and it's Mamu Kelishvili with the rebound. Mamu Kelishvili has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Dick. Here's Walter. Here's Shed. Misses the 3. San Antonio's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Now, Sohan. Spurs working the ball around now. Johnson double-teamed. Cornette finds Fox. Buries the long-range jumper. Fox has got 23.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Pass to Mamu Kelishvili. And here is Ingram. Over Sohan, and that one's good. Ingram. And that's 18 points for Brandon Ingram.
And you can't do much about that. The contest was there, but Ingram outstanding at just ignoring the defensive effort.
And so it's Mitch Johnson calling timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. And the Spurs making a change here. Wembanyama's checked in. And the Raptors also making a change. Hurdle's checked in. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. There's the pick. Down low, Cornette kicks to Johnson. A three-pointer is right on target. Johnson's got 6 here in this quarter.
Down in the corner, Johnson knows he just has to focus on his mechanics to get it done.
Ingram outside. And we keep seeing franchises' values going up, Greg, including the Boston Celtics last season selling for over $6 billion.
Man, those are some deep pockets. And don't forget the Lakers going for in excess of $10 billion as those well-heeled individuals continue to pay these incredible prices. The pressure to unlock new league revenue streams, listen, it's only going to increase. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
A shot by Johnson, no good. Toronto's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. And again, no good by Toronto. Spurs leading by 22. Outside, Fox. Driving in, and it's Fox with the jam.
Well, I think it's fair to say that Fox is in the zone right now. An exciting player to watch. I just love seeing how he can take over a game with his aggressiveness.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Walter. Clock at 6. Can they get it? Rebounded by the Spurs. Cornette's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Trying to find Fox. Gets it to him. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal.
Here's Castle. Raptors knocking down the tray. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. Cornette controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Here's Shed, guarded by Fox. Here's Ingram. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Pass to Walter. Back to Dick. Fires from deep. The shot, no good. Nice defense by Vassell.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
Free throw good, Fox.
With so many great point guards in this league, sometimes a guy like De'Aaron Fox can be overlooked, but when he's on, no one can stay in front of that man.
San Antonio making a switch here. Barnes is checked in. Now, here's Fox. Vassell sends a screen for Fox. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
And here is Ingram. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep.
This is what you call trying to shoot your way out of a slump, and I'm not sure that's the best approach right now.
And at the arc, Fox has only gotten bolder. He takes threes without even thinking about it.
Toronto shooting under 40% all in all for the game. Pass to Pirtle. Now, here's Barrett. Back to Pirtle. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. For 3, Ingram. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 5th rebound in this one.
Boy, his struggles this quarter is not helping them right now. They may need to start going to somebody else on the offensive end.
A huge part of Wembanyama's game, his ability to just devour the glass on both ends.
And so quickly, we'll bring it up for the Raptors. Pass to Barrett, and stolen by Vassell. Tries from 10. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Barrett's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Castle with it, guarded by Ingram. And the basket by Vassell.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now here's Ingram. Trying to get something going, and that one drops for him. Ingram's got 20 points.
And loving when Ingram uses that length down low, not settling for the jumper.
Fox kicks to Vassell. Shot from free throw range, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. 32 points for De'Aaron Fox.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it's quickly missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Vassell outside. Ingram against Fox. Pass to Wembanyama. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That's his fourth foul, so you have 2 to work with, but you do not want him picking up another.
A different look now for San Antonio. Olynyk, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Johnson in for Stephon Castle. Now, here's Fox. Back to Olynyk. Jacks up a three. Toronto grabs the miss. Here's Barnes. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
You love how Scotty Barnes embraces the challenge of a contested shot. Don't back down, Scotty.
Vassell outside. Back to Fox. Pass to Olynyk. Johnson in the corner. Wembanyama, a screen on Barrett. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And how about the show Wemby's putting on here? When he gets it going, Victor is pretty much unstoppable.
Now, Pirtle. Back to quickly. In the corner, it's Ingram. This one for 3. Wembanyama with the rebound.
I mean, apparently he still has the green light to shoot threes, but he is in an absolute funk right now.
And Fox gets it to go.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Spurs.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Boy, his defense is what stood out to me. There was a no-fly zone around this guy all night. He contested every shot in his area and sent a few back.
Here's Fox after R.J. Barrett's bucket. Fox passes to Vassell. Wembanyama, a screen on Barrett. Johnson kicks to Fox. That 3 off the mark. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Knocked loose. Fox with the steal. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.